I'm 46 years old, born and raised in Arizona. Spent 20 years building a custom cabinetry business from scratch. I wasn't rich, but I made good money. Had a house I was proud of, and a wife I thought I could trust. Her name was Denise. We had been married for 18 years. We didn't have kids, but I helped raise her daughter from a previous relationship like my own. I paid for her school, her braces, even bought her first car. I was dad in every way but biology. I worked with my hands, managed my own clients, and ran payroll from a laptop at our kitchen table. Life wasn't glamorous, but it was mine. I never saw the betrayal coming. It started like any other morning. I made coffee, packed Denise's lunch, kissed her on the forehead. That night, she served me divorce papers. No warning, no fight, just an ambush. And it wasn't a standard split. Denise had hired a top-tier lawyer from Phoenix. The paperwork said I was abusive, controlling, emotionally unstable. Lies, complete fabrications. But they worked. I tried to fight it, but her lawyer was slick and relentless. The judge granted a restraining order, based only on her word. I was forced out of the house immediately. The sheriff gave me 20 minutes to collect my essentials. The rest? Gone. The court sided with her. I lost the house. I lost the savings. She even went after my business, claiming she had supported it for years. The judge awarded her 40% ownership. My attorney said if I pushed back harder, I could be on the hook for spousal support too. So I signed. After I was forced to move into a one-bedroom rental, I tried to lean on friends and family. That was my next mistake. I called Rob, my best friend since high school. We built dirt bikes together as kids and stayed close into adulthood. He helped wire the original shop and used to come over for barbecue every Sunday. I thought he'd have my back. But Rob made excuses. Said he was in the middle of something and would call me back. He never did. A few weeks later, a neighbor called me. "Hey man," he said. "I saw Rob's truck at your house the other night. Everything okay?" I felt sick. That night, I parked across the street from my old home around 10 p.m. Just sat in the car. Sure enough, I watched Rob pull into the driveway with a garage opener. 2 days later, I hacked my way into a shared cloud folder Denise had once linked to our family calendar. Inside was a hidden folder of emails between her and Rob. They had been seeing each other for over a year. Rob had helped her plan the divorce. He even recommended her lawyer. In one email, he joked about me being too busy sanding wood to notice what was happening. It got worse. My cousin Mike, who used to help with the books at my shop, had quietly testified in court that I hid cash transactions. He told Denise about undeclared income, old retirement accounts I hadn't touched in years. In exchange, she paid off his car loan. I was surrounded by betrayal. I stopped talking, stopped explaining. I played dumb. I rebuilt what I could, moved what was left of my equipment into a friend's garage, restarted the business under a new LLC with a new name, Canyon Millworks. No trace online connected it to me. I took cash only. I even rebuilt the website using a friend's info as the owner. Meanwhile, I got a referral for a private investigator from a client I trusted, a guy named Roland. 6 months later, I had emails between Denise and Rob discussing how to shift assets before filing. A signed lease showing Rob had moved in with her 2 weeks after the divorce. Screenshots of Venmo payments from Denise to Mike. Phone records showing Rob was using Denise's Wi-Fi and accessing my old Nest account. Court filings showing perjury from both Rob and Mike. I met with a new attorney. We compiled everything. Then I waited. We filed a motion to reopen the divorce settlement based on fraud and collusion. The legal grounds were airtight. Denise was blindsided. Rob was subpoenaed. Mike was served at his job. Depositions were called. Mike cracked first. Under oath, he admitted to lying about the cash payments and taking money from Denise. Rob tried to deny the affair, but the lease, the texts, the access logs, unshakable. Denise claimed she hadn't meant to hurt anyone. The judge didn't care. The court vacated the original divorce settlement. I regained 100% of my business. Denise was ordered to repay nearly $120,000 in asset value. Her claims were dismissed. She was even fined for contempt. Rob was found liable for civil interference and forced to pay restitution. Mike's testimony led to a perjury investigation. He lost his job, might even face charges. I moved back into my house, which had been sitting on the market for months. She couldn't afford the mortgage without me. Canyon Millworks is now my full-time brand. I own 100% again. I hired a small team, and we stay off the radar. Rob? Word got around. His new contracting business tanked. His reputation was radioactive. Last I heard, he's bartending in Flagstaff. Denise? She downsized to a studio apartment and drives Uber to cover her legal fees. Mike tried to email me an apology. I flagged it as spam. No screaming. No threats. No drama. I let the law speak for me. And I let the silence after the fallout say the rest. You don't have to yell to win. Sometimes the smartest revenge is letting them rot in the consequences they created.